What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of the EL2A podcast. I am Jamie Gilmore.
And I'm Eddie Rocker.
I don't know what's up with this guy. He's running falling too late. But what's up, y'all, man? We love to get on here and do our EL2A podcast, Exposure Lead to Access. Where we believe once you get exposed to something, it will lead you to find a way to gain access. You get exposed to something, you start asking questions about it, and then somehow, some way, you're going to find a way to gain access. You only know what you know. So expand your knowledge, unlearn and relearn, continue to learn, always be a learner. What's up, Eddie?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man? So we coming to the end of the year, the Christmas spirit. What is your favorite season, man? What's your favorite season of the year?
It just passed Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? Why Thanksgiving?
I like to eat, man.
Eat, okay.
Macaroni and cheese.
That's why this man need to be in the gym. He talking about going to the gym. And he the most seasonal gym person ever in the world. This man go to the gym for probably about tops maybe a month, but then after that month, he did.
But you know what? I'm good at self-assessing. So when I assess my body, and I know when it's time to get back in the gym.
Why get ready? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. What about that?
I'm able to show you and anybody else. I could just teach you of you know.
It's
a mentality thing.
What are you showing me?
I'm showing you how to, whenever you feel that you need to get back in the gym.
I stay in the gym, you know that.
Okay.
So you don't got.
Well, for the ones that don't know how to, I can show them. Hey, it's just a mental thing. You got to teach yourself. You got to show yourself. Train yourself. No excuses. That sounds like you're making excuses. I wish I could show y'all this sign right behind that's looking this man right in the face that say no excuses, and it sounds like he making excuses, man. So we definitely in the Christmas holiday. I love Christmas. I love the spirit. I love the feeling it give you when Christmas time come around. Probably when I was a kid, it was more so about what I was about to get, but now more so in my life, I'm good. You know what I mean? So it's more about the giving, make sure everybody else is good. So I just love Christmas. I love going in the store, seeing the Christmas trees, hearing the Christmas music, seeing the Christmas lights on people's house. I'm really big on that. So I love this time of the year. Well, you definitely grew, because back then you always wanted everything. So now you want to give pride.
I'm cool. Hey, the growth.
I guess so.
But, other than that, man, Christmas season. If you haven't seen, we have a GoFundMe going up right now for Coach Collins. Please support. Look that up. I know it's Christmas season. That could be a gift, you put out to the world. One thing about the world, the energy you put out, the energy you'll get back. So please go on to our Facebook page, and you can find that link for his GoFundMe page. But today, man, we wanted to get in a conversation of talking about sports. One unique thing about sports, and our conversation is going to go in a different direction, but one unique thing about sport has opened up, football in particular has opened up so many opportunities for me. So we were also thinking about what really this conversation came up because we were thinking about what we do at Cut Different is mentoring young boys and exposing young men to the opportunities that are available to them. But then you have different sports organizations, and as we continue to grow and build our organization, we're like, man, we came up playing sports, but how do we give our organization the same feel, but also show, the world outside of sports, because sports only last so long. And we know that as being people who are fortunate enough to go, play Division I athletics, it's only a small percentage. So this conversation is not going to say that nothing is wrong with these sports organizations, but we're going to say the way parents rally behind, the different sports organizations, they travel with sports, they make sure the kids is practice, they have to put that same emphasis on making sure your kid is more well-rounded outside of sports when it comes to maybe he needs a tutor, maybe he needs a mentor, making sure your kid's getting education around. And education is not, I'm just not talking about what they teach in school. Education and guidance, attention, motivation, education. Education is outside when you're learning. Always just be a learner, being exposed. That's education. So Eddie, tell me, we talked about this before, but just go into a little more detail. So what do you think the importance of sports? So let's start with that. Importance of sports.
Well, sports is it teaches structure. It teaches, I guess, it teaches you, it gives you that mental toughness and learning how to deal with situations that you can't control. But how will how would you get over? How do you get over having a bad play? Do you come back and do you let that bad play get you down?
Right.
Or do you teach yourself? Do you learn mental toughness so that next time you're faced with a bad play, you know how to get not think about it and do better the next play.
What sports done for you though, in particular?
And for me?
Yeah, for you.
Like I said,
how it helped you learn.
Yeah, it just it taught us how to be organized. Definitely taught organization. It, with being on time and again, it's just that mental toughness. I mean, I look at it in the sense of being able to, equate sports to real life. And if I can do it in sports, if I can put that same time and effort into sports, I can do that, whenever it comes to my schoolwork or whenever it comes to, if I feel like, I want to, this workout, if I want to give this workout the best, I'm gonna go full throttle in this workout.
Yeah.
And to get the ultimate goal, I want to gain weight or I want to gain muscle.
Yeah.
I can use that on the outside with girls. That same mental mentality that I use to put forth in giving my all in this workout. I can do that in school with my schoolwork, with studying and all that stuff. So I mean, you just got to be able. For me, it was just being able to use that same mental toughness and that same mentality from working hard in athletics and doing it in real life.
Yeah, and even for myself, I think of sports as opportunity. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of sports is opportunity. Just the opportunity is created. Even for ourselves, we started in the Ocala area, if you're not from Ocala, but Pt.1 the Raiders, being able to travel different places and go play football. It's like, what's better than this? You spend the night. Most of the time we had people staying at our house and we go stay with somebody else.
Right.
We wake up in the morning and we go travel somewhere and we playing the game we love. So for me, now you come back MCY Phil, you're playing that, and you always just a camaraderie, being around your teammates, learning other people. So it's the ultimate team game.
Right.
But other than that, getting to high school and obviously I think sports put structure in your life because you're not doing other things. You know what I mean? You playing your sport, you're going home, you're tired, you go to sleep. It keeps you structured and keeps you out of the way of other things. But even the opportunity further than that, if you're fortunate enough to make it to the next level, which some kids may be, but most are not, sports for me, I'm 2 degrees later. I haven't paid for any of my degrees. I tell people this, I was in North Dakota one time. I never in life thought I would ever be like, when I think of North Dakota, I think it's just a place where nobody, just land, you know what I mean? It's actually people functioning and living and out there. So for me, I think about the exposure piece of that. So I think, for me, I think every young person should play sports. Every young man, young woman too, you should start off playing sports because like Eddie just said, it gives you that leadership. You get the leadership skills. It teaches you accountability because you have to be accountable to other people. It teaches you teamwork because now you're working with other people. You know how to communicate with different people. So there's so many fun overcoming adversity. When you get knocked down, having to get up and do it over again. I never forget the first time when I got to win Matt Pringle. And I know Matt Pringle, Pt.1 of Raiders, we was playing doing hamburger drill and he knocked the wind out of me and I felt like I was going to die. But that situation, it made me stronger because it's like once I got over it, okay, like I know what this feeling is and I can do this. Like you're not going to do that to me again, but it's just like learning from those experiences. So we say all that to say, what we're about to say, we love sports.
Yeah,
We come from sports, you know what I mean?
Right.
Sports has given us a lot of opportunities, so we love the game. Even basketball, we played football, ran track, we did different things. So the game of football is a beautiful thing. But my thing is, another question I have, why are parents or coaches, why they push these kids so heavy to these sports, but they don't teach them like how to deal. I feel like they don't teach them how to deal with failure. Right. So we give you a football, we give you a basketball, and we push you so hard to get to this platform or to whatever level that we're pushing to get to, but we don't teach you how to deal with the things if that doesn't go the way you think. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean you got to think about it. It's easier or it's the thing to do to tell your child or tell the kid, go pick up that ball, or hey, go play with the kids, go throw the ball with the kids, and to find that, I think it would take for that kid, that child to really, really have a love for the game. How you see people that, you got the NFL players or the people that made it to the Hall of Fame. Yeah. They have to, sometimes they find those people as motivation to be better, to do better. So when you say, the parents pushing the kids to do a sport that the parents may be trying to live through that.
Stop living through them kids, man.
You
just because you unsuccessful, stop trying to make your kids live your dreams.
Right. So the parent, I mean, and a lot of times I think the parent just trying to, if I could have did things different back then, this is what I would have did. I would have played this particular sport or done this particular thing, and now they're trying to push that on their kids to do those things that they wish they would have done. But then, like you said, to Jamie's point, okay, well, you want to push them to do the sport that you never did, so you know the parent didn't know what that sport entailed, the hard work that was going to go into playing that sport. So it's just trying to live. I mean, to answer your question, it's just I think a lot of parents try to live through their kids.
Yeah, and the importance of what we're doing, man, we're trying to make kids. So outside of sports, we're trying to show in our black kids, and we talking about the black community, even young men. Well, we're gonna say the black community. A lot of these kids think it's rapping. You rapping, you play a sport, or you sell dope. You know what I mean? So it's three options that you get, and all these things, and each one of these facets, that's what attracts our young men, especially in the social media and day and age. They look at they get an inside look to all these all these individuals in each one of these fields. They get an inside look at their lifestyle. They're driving the fancy cars. They have the jewelry. So those things are exciting. It will be hard not to want to do these things when you see they got all the pretty girls. They got all the fancy stuff. So why wouldn't I want to do these things? So for us, what we have to do, we have to build a structure or build a system that gives them that same feel, that gives them that same wow. I call it the wow fact. That when they see those things, they like, wow, like I want to do that. Having a job and being all those things, wow, but they don't know about it. We have to show them these things. So at Cudger, just talk about a little bit more of what we're trying to do and get accomplished in that.
Well, even before going there, when did you realize that sports, it wasn't all about sports, that it was more to sports than what just the game, and just trying to make it in the league. Kind
of when I got to college, I ain't gonna lie, I left high school. Actually, being I don't know what you say, not all-star, star player, or one of the star players on my team, or having success and going to college, you're kind of on a high horse. You'll be lying to say you wasn't. So going into college, in the school I went to, I picked that school because I had an opportunity to play, in which I did play as a freshman. But I thought, once I got there, after my freshman year, it's my team. Like, it's my time to go. Unfortunately, my coach left. I had a culture change. The coach that brought me and recruited me there, he left. So another guy came in and he brought his system in, which really ain't include me. And after that, going through that season, sharing time, splitting time with different backs, and seeing just how I was, I guess, being handled in that situation, it was like my mind started kind of like, man,
mind shift.
Dang, like it go from loving it and doing it so much, man. Hey man, what's the next type of thing? So it's now I'm dealing with these things around my junior.
Working, coach.
And my junior, it's like you constantly know. You like, man, to go to the NFL, I needed to have a good freshman year, a good sophomore.